Okay, math application students. Now we're going to do some more advanced geometric series questions using a calculator, like you couldn't do the others without a calculator, for example. But anyways, all right. So we want to write an equation with using this information. In this example, you're given the 6th term is this, and the 13th term is this, and you want to write an equation in terms of a and r. Okay, so if you know the 6th term is using this formula, a times r, and if it's a 6th term, then n is 6, right? So I got 6 minus 1, and we know that that's equal to 5, 5, 7, right? Because it's a 6th term, and we know that n is 6. So we're going to plug in 6 in for n, and we know that the 6th term is this value. So we've got a times r to the 5th equals 5, 5, 7. We're going to use this in just a minute. Now, we know the 13th term is this value here. So I can say t sub 13 is equal to a times, I'm replacing n with 13. Okay, and you know that that answer is that number, 2, 5, 5, 6, 4, 2. Okay, so we really have a times r to the 12th is equal to this number. Okay, now using this information, we can solve for r. What we can do is we can set up a ratio of this over this equaling to this over this. So let's set up that ratio right now. I'm going to use the red one over this one so that we have our r value is a number greater than 1. So we have a r to the 12th over a r to the 5th is equal to 2, 5, 5, 6, 4, 2 divided by 5, 5, 7. Okay. Now, what's nice about setting up these ratios like this is that a can cancel out. And r to the 12th divided by r to the 5th is going to give me r to the 7th power. And this divided by this, let's see, 2, 5, 5, 6, 4, 2 divided by 5, 5, 7 is going to give me 458.962298. Now, if I've got r to this power equals this, then in order to solve for r, we can do both sides to the 1/7 power. Because if I do it to the 1/7 power, then this power to this power, we multiply that. And 7 times 1/7 is going to give me just simply r. So now I've got r equals this to the 1/7 power. Now how do I type that into the calculator? Well, rather than retyping all this number, I can do, if I do second and this little minus symbol here, it says answer. So basically, this is the answer that we just got here. So we're taking that answer and we're going to put it to the 1/7 power. So caret, put in parentheses 1 divided by 7. Okay, so we've taken this answer and putting it to the 1/7 power. I hit enter and I get r is 2.4002355522. So the calculator is only so accurate. R is actually equal to 2.4. Okay? So we're going to use this r value, and next we're going to solve and figure out a. Okay. So using the value of 2.4, which we just used on the other page, now we're going to find a. So remember using the formula t sub n equals a times r to the n minus 1, right? So we're going to use this formula. Now we know r is 2.4. We can use one of the terms. So let's use the t sub 6, the 6th term being 5, 5, 7. Okay, because if we know this value here, and if we know that r is 2.4, then, and we know that n is 6, all we have left to do is solve for a. So let's do it. So we've got 5, 5, 7 equals a times 2.4 to the 6 minus 1. All right. So so I've got 5, 5, 7 equals a times 2.4 to the 5th power, right? Okay. And then we divide both sides by 2.4 to the 5th power, right? Because if we do that, then we can cancel this out, and then we can solve for a. So a is equal to 5, 5, 4 divided by 2.4 to the 5th power. Okay, so let's put that into the calculator. Okay, 554 divided by parentheses 2.4 close parentheses to the 5th power. And then I get 6.957. Once again, the calculator is only so accurate, and we're going to round that to 7. So we get a equals 6.9575 ... and we're going to just round that to a equals 7. Okay, so now we know that a equals 7 and r equals 2.4, right? So using that information, we're going to find the 8th term. Okay, so what's the formula for finding a term? Using this formula, right? Okay, let's find the 8th term. So there we go. We've got 7 times 2.4 to the 8 minus 1, because we're finding the 8th term. A is 7, r is 2.4, n is 8. Okay, so now I've got 7 times 2.4 to the 7th power. Okay, let's put that into our calculator. 7 times parentheses 2.4 to the power of 7, and then we end up with 3210.5997, and we're going to round this to the integer. That's what they did on MathSpace, so we get 3211. Okay, so I hope you find this helpful and that you're able to do the homework. Good luck, guys.